Namaskar. Under the banner of Envisioning Tomorrow, this TEDx show, and a chance to meet the youngsters, the next generation today, I feel myself fortunate and privileged. I did my engineering way back in 1991, and in the course of my engineering, I always wanted to be a UPSC officer, that is an IAS officer clearing my public services. But you might have heard the name of Pramukh Swami Maharaj, and he asked me to become a saint. So after finishing my engineering in 1991, I took Diksha during the inauguration of Akshardham at Gandhinagar. And that was because of one single reason, that I saw the personal life of Pramukh Swami Maharaj from very close quarters. The purity of his personal life, his selfless zeal for society, his profound devotion towards God. Basically, the topic which I want to talk about and enlighten for this Envisioning Tomorrow theme is a lifestyle that I have designed with the experiences of all my readings, all my travels, of all my interactions with people. I have read more than about 400 biographies and autobiographies in my life, from Nelson Mandela to Abraham Lincoln to Mahatma Gandhi to Sachin Tendulkar to Winston Churchill, everybody. I have interacted personally with more than 500 national and international speakers and personalities, traveling more than 20 countries and more than 50 cities in those countries. I've been a speaker in more than 1,000 national and international seminars across the globe. And perhaps you'll be surprised to know that I've personally visited more than 25,000 homes and families in more than 20 countries of the world and sat with those families personally. In traveling across more than 20 countries and more than 50 cities of those countries, I have personally sat for an hour at least with 25,000 families across caste, creed, color, nationality. So I want to share my experience of my reading, my travel, my interactions with people, and by that, for a better tomorrow of the society, I've designed a lifestyle that could suit everybody of all ages. And that could not just be beneficial in all walks of life, but could lift you in all walks of life. For all that, I personally went deep into the life and works of Pramukh Swami Maharaj because I felt that he achieved everything in life. Of all the 400 biographies and autobiographies that I've read, I went deep into the life of Pramukh Swami Maharaj, and I personally read and understood more than 2,000 incidents of his life. He has not only built 13,000 temples all over the world, he has built more than 100 hospitals, schools, hostels and colleges. He has initiated more than 1,200 saints like us, and out of them more than 750 of them are graduates, postgraduates, chartered accountants, doctors and engineers. Out of those 750, more than 150 of them are born American and British citizens. About more than 50 of them are Harvard, Stanford, Carnegie Mellon, Yale graduates. He traveled to more than 18,000 villages in 60 countries. He personally read and answered more than 7.5 lakh letters that people used to write to him for their personal, family or professional issues. He personally met more than 3.5 lakh families visiting their homes. So I went deep into his life, and I could match the readings that, the travels that, and the interactions that I did in my life, along with the experiences of Pramukh Swami's life, and I came to a conclusion, and I designed a lifestyle which I normally teach and preach in my seminars and conferences. And that is, I teach 8+8+8 system. Envisioning tomorrow, you need a good lifestyle. And a good lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle, a nurtured lifestyle, a well-thought lifestyle, a satisfied lifestyle by each and every citizen upon this earth is a perfect tomorrow for everybody. So of the 24 hours that you have, it should be well distributed into 8 plus 8 plus 8 system. First 8 hours is your honest, ethical hard work in whichever profession you are. Second 8 hours is a good sleep and rest. And third 8 hours are very important. If you can live it well, you win your life. And if you don't live it well, there is a possibility that you lose your life. In that third 8 hours, out of my experiences, I have designed that the third 8 hours of the day should be well distributed into 3F, 3H, and 3S. 3F is your family, friends, faith. 3H is your health, hygiene, and hobby. And 3S is your soul, service, and smile. If you can well distribute the third 8 hours, of course into fragments, into these 9 departments, it is a perfect, well-balanced lifestyle. And you will not invite any complaints from any quarters of your life. Be it your house, be it your office, be it your friend circle, everywhere from all the quarters. On the contrary, you will receive appreciations. So this 8 plus 8 plus 8 system I have designed. Again, to repeat the last 8 hours, 3F is your family, friends, and faith. 3H is your health, hygiene, and hobby. And 3S is your soul, service, and smile. If you can well distribute the third 8 hours of the day, of course into fragments, into these 9 departments, it is a life well lived. You will save yourself from many physical diseases. You will save yourself from many types of mental illnesses, and you will enjoy a good emotional stability in life. With the design of this principle, I've met many people, I have read many things, wrote many things about it. And this is a fact of life. This I'm sharing is the essence of more than 400 biographies and autobiographies of these great personalities. In short, it's a success mantra. At any stage in life, in any field of your life, or at any times of your life. And for that, for visioning a better tomorrow, our Guru Pramukh Swami Maharaj, the creator of Akshardham, many of you might have visited. Just raise your hands. You have been to Akshardham at Delhi or Gandhinagar? Like most of you. From his readings and his travels and his interactions with people, because he met more than 20 million people personally. For a better tomorrow, for every citizen, for every existence upon this earth, he devised the concept, which is according to this 8 plus 8 plus 8 system. And that concept is, we call it in our organization the Ghar Sabha, where all the family members, they come together at least twice in a week. You come together every day, perhaps for your TV shows, perhaps for your dinner, it's fine. But you must always put forward in this particular aspect of life that twice a week you come together for spiritual sessions. A 20-minute spiritual session in all the families, and we can envision a peaceful tomorrow. How I say? I'll give you the scientific and the logical proof to it. Recently, the University of Miami and an organization called Child Trends, the CEO of which is Mr. Philip Fletcher, they had a joint survey in more than 110 countries of the world across 5 continents, spanning over 8 years, and they personally, the volunteers interacted with more than about 100,000 families. And the principal question of this survey was, that what is the difference between two families? One family doing some religious rites and rituals every day for a few minutes, or at least twice a week. And those families who are perhaps non-believers and they don't do any of this religious activities in the house. After 8 years of survey, in more than 100,000 families across caste, creed, color, religion, nationality, the final conclusion report says that the faithful families has n number of advantages over atheist families. And those families who conduct religious rites and rituals every day, the first point they found out in this survey was that the level of acceptance among the family members of believer family and performing family were found to be much better than the level of acceptance among non-believer families. Isn't this a big advantage? Yes or no? Yes. The second aspect they put forward, the research, that the level of tolerance among the believer family members was found to be much better than the level of tolerance among the members of the non-believer family. Isn't this a big advantage? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. It was by practical survey that the level of acceptance among family members in social circles amongst each other, for each other, and the level of tolerance amongst each other and for each other were found to be much better by religion or spiritually inclined minds. Such more than 50,000 research papers have been published in national and international seminars where not men of philosophy, but men of science, they have proved by their research, experiments or surveys that how different aspects of religiosity and spirituality makes your life better and definitely gives you a better tomorrow. More than 50,000. I have copies of more than about 5,000 of them.